What's up, y'all? Something came yesterday, so yeah, man. This is the new Fender Ultra 2. I ain't gonna lie, I like it. I like it. I like it. We did some work to it this morning. I wasn't gonna bore you guys with that. I can say exactly what I did though, and what you need to do it if you decide to, set up your bass yourself. You need a tuner, an actual tuner. Clip-ons are cool once you get to the intonation part, but like straightening out your neck and everything, you actually will want an actual tuner. Cables. You need a cable for the tuner. Shout out to Aguilar. Of course, shout out to Aguilar. I got this thing, like a little cheat sheet. It has millimeters, string action ruler, at the 12th fret, like millimeters, inches. What else on here? It's legit a cheat sheet. So you go buy like a string gauge. You can see it, string gauge, and you just match it up. But also, that's also preference though. So like, you don't exactly have to go by this. Whatever you like for your bass, play it just like that. I like my action semi-low, and just always remember that the neck on a bass is also kind of like, the neck is straight, but the fretboard has a radius to it. So always remember that too. So you don't want your strings just leveled out. But we're gonna talk after this, man. Once this intro drop, man. My name is Ryan. If you haven't been here before, I play bass for a living. I play video games too on the side. So if you're a gamer, holla at me. Let's game. But yeah, I'm a bass player. So once this intro drop, man, we're gonna chop it up and talk about this bass and why this bass. All right, guys, we're back. As you can see, I have basses. So why did I get a Fender? As you guys know, I have tour coming up with Trey, and I decided to go back to my roots, man, which is Fender. I come from a Fender family. My grandfather, a Motown head, he played Fender guitars. I got a great uncle that played Fender basses. My dad, he played Fender as a kid. Even now, like, I ain't gonna call him old, but he, a little older. Even though he has some other basses, he still has a Fender on his wall. Granted, I have some nice basses. I'm not even gonna lie. Like my performance, if you know about performance basses, like these, these basses are really like aggressive basses. People who play performance basses like Swole Ray, he's on tour with Justin Timberlake, he has a performance bass. Adam Blackstone, when he was with Janet, he had a performance. Even Andrew Goucher, that's how Adam got his performance, through Andrew Goucher. So these are some really, calling me spammers. These are some really nice basses. The only thing for me is this bass went through 3 transformations. So it's a great bass, but it's on its 3rd preamp. So the first preamp I had was the performance pre. I found out that people didn't really keep the performance pre, and that's why it sounded, I wouldn't say wonky, but it was kind of weird. So I put an Aguilar preamp. Aguilar will always be my go-to preamp. And it was cool. I probably should have left it in there. Then I put a low end in there, which I actually enjoy. I actually enjoy the low end preamp, but I'm just kind of tired of buying basses, like spending money on basses and having the bottom, like once I get it, like I just want a bass I can just play it as is. All right. I got this OP. This is a Fender P bass. It's a little older. Got the foam in it for my Jameson vibes. It got flats on it, the SIC flats, 2 knobs. This is a cool bass, and like if I had a show where I needed a P bass, I got a double case with Rivian. I would take a Jazz and this bass. But I can't do a whole tour with this bass. I know for a fact I can do a whole tour with this joker right here. Then I have this MTD. MTD 535 USA MTD. This bass is a beast. That's the original like Bartolini stuff. It's an '03 model. The reason I'm not taking this bass is because honestly I don't feel comfortable flying with this bass. If something ever happened to this bass, I will be so mad. Loss, damage, like I need to leave this bass. I'm cool with taking it locally around, but flying with, no, I'm not flying with this bass. So then you come to Fender. You can't go wrong with the Fender. I feel like everybody needs a Fender. Granted, Fenders are kind of like Hondas. Like you know what they're gonna do. They're reliable, like they're durable. Um, and I ain't gonna lie, Fender caught up with the times. So back like Johnny's preamps and Mike Pope's. Mike Pope preamps are what's in Fenderas. Um, they have a tone knob, passive tone knob. For the first time, Fender actually put it, other than on a P bass, actually put it incorporated into their preamp, right? So push button passive active, which is really cool. It's not a switch. Volume blend, mids on top, passive tone. Mid frequency, what is it? 325, 750. We don't like high mids. We always play low. So you ain't gotta worry about me playing 750. Treble, bass, right? And it's just a dB boost. It's not changing anything. Even again, high mid on my amp. I don't know. I'm gonna zoom in on it so you see it. High mid is down. We don't like high mid. We like low mid. Low high mid is cool. If you're a high mid person, cool, but we don't like high mid. Auto body, maple neck, ebony fretboard, not rosewood. This is ebony fretboard. 18-volt pre, string through. Already changed the strings. Of course, the SIT fuses are on here. Only mod that I've done is put strap blocks on. I'm a strap block person. Shout out to LK Straps. Strap blocks is the go-to. Another thing that I noticed, since this bass doesn't have 0 fret, I think the Performance doesn't have 0 fret either, but it has 1 string tree, as you can see. This has string trees for every single string on this bass. You don't know the purpose of string trees, so what you want is to have as much tension as possible by the time you get to the nut on the top of the neck. It helps with the buzz, like fret, like buzz. I say this bass up pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, that's what you don't want is fret buzz. So I actually have, which is cool, they got a little string tree for the B string. Well, since I turned the whole step down, my A string. So unless you have basses like high, I ain't gonna say higher end, because you can get a built bass for cheap and then have them put what you call a 0 fret. 0 fret, as you can see, this bass has no string trees. But the 0 fret kind of keeps that tension down from this to keep away like the buzz. And this is just a clean sounding bass, but yeah, this bass is different. So yeah, so this is the bass that I'll be taking on Trey's tour. Again, guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up. I got a show Sunday. Shout out to the bro Ryan Lumpkin. If you don't know who he is, super dope. I'm gonna drop his channel in the description. There's a birthday concert coming up that I'm playing in on Sunday. So between learning his music, still getting ready for tour rehearsals on Friday. We got tour rehearsal Friday, church Sunday, Ryan Lumpkin's birthday concert Sunday evening, and I'm gonna take this bass and play this bass out. Take the Aguilar rig. I got a 410 cab, so I'm gonna leave the 112 home. This head, so 4 ohm 410 cab. Take that out. It'll be cool. And then we have tour rehearsal Monday, tour rehearsal Tuesday. We fly out Wednesday. I want to say show Thursday. Then next city Friday, show Saturday, fly home Sunday. And then we get back to work. So it's a lot of stuff going on. I might have a surprise for you guys on the homies where I'm gonna be at. So that'll be dope. See if I can get him to tap in, get a little interview going. Drop some knowledge, some bass knowledge, man, as a professional bass player who's played on some big stages. So that'll be cool to tap in with him. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that a surprise though. So that'll be cool. So the next thing I'm gonna do with this bass though, of course, take the stickers off. I hate stickers. Would have been cool though. I will say the only thing Fender is missing is being able to customize like stuff. I feel like my girl said it, like this bass would have been so cool with gold hardware. The pick guard's already gold, but like imagine like the bridge gold, tuner's gold, like that'd have been a cool combo. Other than that, yeah, I don't plan on doing anything to this bass. I think I'm at a point in life now I don't want to mod anything. I don't want to add nothing extra or take anything away. But yeah, I set the bass up. I'm probably gonna clean it down, take these stickers off, and get to learning music, man. So that's why the Ultra 2, I have no complaints so far. So, but granted, I also haven't played it out in like a rig. I haven't turned this rig up. It's just 112. I played it in my studio monitors, which is cool. But rehearsal tonight, it's pretty much my backline for the road. I have a DB 410 cab. So I actually hear what it sounds like. So I'm curious to see like if it has that punch. I know it got the bite, but I need the punch. The punch is what's important. And I know it cuts. So we'll see. We'll see. And then until then, man, again, my name is Ryan, guys. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel. I promise you, I'm a bass player's bass player. I want to help every bass player that there is out there who wants to do this for a living. All I do is play bass every day. And I wake up in the morning, I play bass. That's what I do for a living. I support my family that way. And then you can also support your family that way by playing bass. If you have to know how, man, networking, you know what I'm saying? Granted, you have to be able to play it, but it's more so about who you know, not what you know. Because there's definitely people way out there, like out there killing me, but you know, I'm working, consistently working. So it's possible. Anything's possible, man. So again, I'm a bass player's bass player. I'm a musician's musician. I don't gatekeep. Um, any questions, please ask. Like I said, it's only that I know of one other bass player, which is Travis Dykes. He talks about like what's it like being a professional bass player on the road and sessions like that. But I think his content is more gear based. Mine is just like you roll it with me and see what I'm doing. So I know it's been a lot of talking, but thank you for watching, man. So again, if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go ahead, like the video up, subscribe button. Check out the tour vlogs. Tour vlogs in the description below. I got the vlogs from Mexico. So it's an hour-long vlog, so you can see exactly what I did down there. Some other tour vlogs, me being an MD on the road. What's that like being an MD? Gear rundown, rig rundown, stuff like that. Tap in, let me know. We're running it up, man. Tour time, so hopefully this bass works out. So till next time, guys. I'm Ryan, man. Peace out.